Agriculture is an industry everyone depends on, and farmers will be interested in knowing which tractor was awarded as the best at EIMA International in Italy. Furthermore, what are the latest technological innovations in the agricultural sector? Despite the impact of climate change, what steps are we taking on social media to ensure food security? Keep watching to get all the latest on agro-industry. First up, who are the biggest winners of the Tractor of the Year awards? FPT Industrial had 2 reasons to celebrate at the EIMA International Trade Expo in Bologna, Italy, in the award for the best tractor of the year. In the best of specialized category is the New Holland T4 120F with an F36 engine, and in the best of utility category is the McCormick X6 414 P6 drive with an NEF 45 engine. The Tractor of the Year award has been given out annually since 1998 by the Italian publication Trattori to celebrate the best new tractors worldwide. This year's jury comprised 26 journalists from Europe's top agricultural publications, blogs, TV shows, and social media outlets. The winning tractors all used engines made by FPT Industrial, which is why they are so successful. Nearly half of the finalists in all 3 categories for Tractor of the Year 2023 were equipped with engines from FPT Industrial, demonstrating once again the confidence of the world's best tractor brand in its technology, reliability, efficiency, and sustainability for tough jobs. The Tractor of the Year jury chose the New Holland T4 120F as the best of specialized because of the engine's compact and integrated layout. The new F36 Stage 5 FPT Industrial engine. All the parts needed for Stage 5 approval are hidden beneath the hood, so the tractor's size and visibility are unaffected. The inspiration for the design was found in the mountains of New Holland. One of the most intriguing aspects is a regular flat deck cabin. Up next, why are FPT tractors winning the Tractors of the Year award? As the versatile FPT Industrial option for light and mid-range applications above 56 kilowatts, 75 horsepower, the F36 Stage 5 provides excellent performance, low running costs, and a highly compact layout, all of which are essential for applications, such as those found in agriculture equipment. FPT Industrial's extensive history with SCR technology is advanced, with the inclusion of the high ESCR2 system in the F36, making it possible for the engine to meet Stage 5 emissions regulations. The engine's hardware has been upgraded, resulting in a 14% increase in power output compared to Stage 4, up to 105 kilowatts, 143 horsepower, and a 20% increase in torque up to 600 Newton meters, establishing a new benchmark for torque density in its class. The 600-hour oil change interval and one-side maintenance provide simple service and affordable running expenses. Since McCormick has brought open field technology down to the utility segment, recognizing the need for increased versatility for tractors of this size and a demand for precision farming technology, the 2023 McCormick X6 414 P6 drive with an FPT Industrial N45 engine has been named the best utility tractor of the year. NEF series stands out for its adaptability, with either structural or non-structural design and a wide range of alternatives to personalize the solution according to the customer's needs, as well as best-in-class performances in terms of power and torque, fuel efficiency, and dependability. The N45 sets the standard for productivity in mid-range settings thanks to FPT Industrial's innovative, EGR-free combustion and proprietary, patent-protected, high ESCR2 after-treatment technology. And now, the attention on agricultural drones by EIMA. Drones in the sky are increasingly employed for crucial agricultural tasks, like applying pesticides, even though their primary function is data collection. Spot operations and interventions in places inaccessible by other equipment benefit greatly from employing such machines. Drones are widely accepted for usage in farming nowadays. Aerial drones are increasingly being employed to carry out certain crucial crop operations, in addition to their primary application and collecting data that is then processed, analyzed, and merged to carry out tasks typical of precision agriculture. Interventions in pollination, organic and integrated pest management, and the use of pesticides fall within this category. Topics such as present and future of vineyard treatments using an aerial drone were discussed at a meeting held on the 4th day of EIMA International as part of the activities sponsored by EIMA Campus. It was mentioned during the conference that aerial drones could be employed on both herbaceous and arboreal crops, vineyards. There are many benefits to using this technology in both circumstances, but it is important to keep in mind that there are some caveats that must be taken into account, such as the terrain, the possibility of off-target losses, and the complexity of designing flight routes. Traditional machinery such as tractors and sprayers are nearly impossible to employ in complex environmental conditions, such as terracing and steep slopes. Still, drones offer the enormous benefit of performing spot treatments, that is, on the individual plant. As a result of the operator not having to be near the pesticide chemicals, drones for pesticide applications have significant safety issues. At today's meeting, headlined "The Evolution of the Use of Drones in Agriculture for Aerial Spraying, the Marquet Project," agricultural drones were also discussed. There was a lot of emphasis throughout this discussion on the necessity for regulatory interventions to clearly and precisely govern what is essentially an emergent field of activity, as well as the presentation of specific experience gained in the Marquet region. In other related news, what is agri-influencer and the essence in agromechanics? EIMA International featured the Agri-Machinery Creators Report 2022, which provides a glimpse into a world in transformation. Within its pages, you'll find a breakdown of the various influencers and the results of a survey on how frequently people use various social media platforms. Results from this poll provide a snapshot of the theme communication industry, which has grown to the point where it may attract the attention of the leading agricultural machinery manufacturers, farmers, breeders who are spontaneous and highly credible because they're able to speak about what they do, experts who have historically been in the sector and have high technical skills but are not farmers, photographers, video makers who push visual content and the aesthetics of the message, and enthusiasts who are driven by emotion, passion, and often repost the content of others. If I were a farm equipment manufacturer, I'd start thinking about putting money into not just traditional media, but also influencers and the channels that house them, most notably TikTok. Those were the final words of Matteo Poliani, digital manager at OpenBox and founder of the National Influencer Marketing Observatory, as he wrapped up the EIMA International meeting titled Agri-Influencers and Agromechanical Communication, European Framework, Expectations, and Prospects, at which the findings of the Agri-Machinery Creators Report 2022 were presented to the major national and European agri-influencers in attendance. Up next, what does the future hold for agro-influencers? The agro-influencer phenomena has evolved throughout Europe, where a few major countries can be identified, leading the pack with over 40% of all creators residing in Germany, followed by the Netherlands, and finally Italy. Over 2/3 of creators are active on multiple channels, with 46.9% using 3 or more. Exceptional in every way, outstanding. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook are the channels of concern. Each one is unique in its own way. Poliani argues that Instagram has become the go-to platform for content makers and opinion leaders. It attracts over 80% of the real presence. There are 4.8 million readers in Europe, with a median of 52,000 readers per artist. TikTok has the best growth performance if you're looking for a major surprise. It has amassed 4.1 million subscribers, and it is common for content related to agromechanics to receive 250,000 views. YouTube may seem more like a search engine than a social media platform to a new creator. However, with 5 million users and 58,500 average interactions, it provides a longer average life of published content. While I don't think it's fair to call Facebook an old-fashioned medium, it's not exactly where you'll find many agromechanics developers hang out. Those already in positions tend to remain in them, and few new positions are established. The rise of the agro-influencer as a powerful new voice in agricultural marketing and advertising is a recent phenomenon. Farmers, retailers, contractors, photographers, and hobbyists are just a few examples of content creators who bring virtual agras to life by sharing their knowledge and experiences in the form of infotainment. So, how can technology help agriculture tackle the crisis? Technology in agriculture is the weapon to fight the situation, said Paulo de Castro at EIMA in Bologna. Smart and precision farming technologies have proven their worth as essential resources that can no longer be put off by farmers struggling to make ends meet in the face of a severe energy crisis and rising raw materials cost. At the 45th edition of EIMA International, hosted by Feder Unicoma and Bologna Fiere, MEP, former Minister of Agriculture, and a full member of the Agriculture Committee of the EU Parliament, Paulo de Castro shared some of his thoughts. Assisted evolution tea techniques are among those that have been proven effective and are just waiting for approval from the European Commission. Once that happens, they will help farmers make up for the Green Deal, recommended 50% reduction in chemically synthesized pesticides. De Castro, who is also the rapporteur of an important regulation for the reform of foodstuffs with geographical indications at the European Union's headquarters in Brussels, did the honors for a group of his colleagues from the Euro Chamber, including the current president of Comagri, the German Norbert Linz, to illustrate the latest technological innovations on display, an assist and a source of pride for the entire agri-food system and agricultural machinery made in Italy. The award of the FPT Tractors Industrial winning Best Specialized Tractor and Best Utility Tractor for their products at the EIMA International Awards is of great value for the brands. The two examples are the New Holland T4 120F with an F36 engine and the McCormick X6 414 P6 drive with a NEF 45 engine.